And I want to touch on that real fast. You said something very interesting, that don't be a seller, be a brand. And like that's really funny because most Amazon sellers only think of them as Amazon sellers, but it's
Yeah.
really important to start changing that conversation, that you are a brand. Like you are something, you're growing. Like you might not get the ROI, the return on investment, at the very beginning when you make a Facebook post or a content marketing strategy, but you're building a brand. You're building something that is people will know and recognize. So when they do go through Amazon, do go through Walmart or wherever, they will find your brand and they'll say, "Oh, I recognize that. I want to buy that product." So yes, at the short term, you will not get the return on investment from it, but long term, of people knowing your brand exists and having a certain like vibe to it is extremely important. That is how Nike is created. That is how like these billion-dollar companies, it's off brand, not necessarily sales. So it's really fascinating that with how most Amazon sellers play the short-term game on all this, but it's actually more important to play the brand game of getting more people to understand your brand, understand the vibe of your brand, and so that way, when no matter what happens, if Amazon vanishes on off the earth tomorrow, most brands are screwed. Most Amazon sellers are absolutely screwed. And but if you have for the people that still have brand and a very strong brand presence, they are going to win because people are going to go, oh, wherever the next, whatever the next Amazon is, whoever has the best brand, they're going to go, oh, I want this Nike shoe, rather than Adidas and like other things like that. So it's really critical to make sure you're pushing your brand and not necessarily your products on Amazon to succeed.
Exactly. Absolutely agree with you because a lot of people they still thinking in a case of, hey guys, I have a some number of sales. Could you please increase that? And like, okay, we could, but you have some bad reviews in the case of the packaging. In the case of that, your product is not so okay according to the previous year. It's not so new. You should remake it. And like, come on, guys, please, just more sales, okay? Like just more, and that will
Yeah.
work. And for us, it's not like the clients that we could or should continue working with. For us, it's like more important when people like passionate about their brands. They could be on just on the beginning, just in the beginning. They just started their journey on Amazon, but they absolutely sure that they will like skyrocketing with these brands, with these products, because they want to solve some problems of like people, and they tell about that all around. They have a YouTube channel, they have a Instagram account, they have a Facebook community groups, they have a good Shopify with the reviews and everything like that. They working on like collecting all this feedback from the market and like passing back. And for us, of course, there is like the point that could help us to grow and to scale the business correctly. There is like the absolutely the opportunity for you as the Amazon sellers right now to become a like much better than your all like people and competitors around. When you will start just changing your mind of thinking, like your strategy, you will be a brand. And the easy and the first step that you could do is like create a brand book because like build your identity from the colors, from the logo, from the packaging stuff. And that could be like one of the steps, and you could like first time you will see something physical about your brand, and that is awesome.